Balin's his name? Right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss. Right. Never mind. My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise. Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you try to ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout. Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Lost in thought.
No turnip.
What to do?
Want master back. I'm waiting.
Seek. Seek.
But let us observe
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice...
Blurg. Proud... The feeling is mutual, friend. But I found that there... So it is with the Myconid. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not... It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? A common phenomenon. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with? You were infected by an illicit tadpole? You must be worried. I have a friend. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood son...
It is. This adventurer...
No cellomorphosis. That's... Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken... I ask that you refrain from violence. While I respect that your opinion of my kind, a collective quest to eliminate the Gith, if that settles matters for the time being. Open your mind to me. Let us...
As the Meloam's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size.
This is most unusual. But the lava is infused with strange magic. No, it appears to be shielded, and even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a Nautiloid? They were our warships during the greatest era. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled. Of course. But...
Oh...
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can... A tincture distilled from a collection of... I would require a fresh... But be warned. In their Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is...
The Underdark, of course. Although they are... I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. The Southwest, when I last saw her, although her town... She is quite fond of her gun. I offered her the chance to join the Society, but she refused. Her experiments on Sus...
My formula will hamper the more... Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain. May your travel... I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving? Seek.
That might be worth a look.
Keeping the old turnip.
What does the creature do to those corpses?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody.
Flesh talker.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace.
The Sovereign's song slows to the...
We laid waste to many. But
The Sovereign's song halts.
I sense your resolve. You will find...
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but all right.
The Sovereign's song twists into images. Dwergar change. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming.
Accept this gift.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines.
Riches of magic and you do the circle a service. We will await word. We breathe life. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear a
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a... She'll need an antidote soon. Most likely held by the poisoner.
Eyes. To yourself. Ugh. No. Please. Damn beef. Just leave me be. Dwergar slashed me. Talking hurts. Leave me. Please.
Like dwarves, Duergar have innate resistance to poison. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Not...
Creatures live in waters this dark. Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge... Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life. I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact, though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored. On one hand, they seem useful. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. I see you've been using the powers, but things haven't gone. You thought a Mind Flayer might know how to extricate. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But your parasite is unusual. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is just... You were lucky that Emeluum realized this before he had... The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute. You witnessed it yourself with That is how the highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tad. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long... Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. If we work together... Hells, they need me. The power I use to protect you, I will hold them off for as long as I can. But sooner or later, you must discover the source of the magic that controls the... Follow the cult. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince... Go...
Get the leather. I ain't wasting more words on you. What a hunt. Mate, right. I'll mop up here. You get across the Ebon Lake. Squad of my kin camping in some ruins. We're using them for excavation. There's some more ruins, Moonrise. Not too sharp, are you? Look for a Dwergar.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Human. Where's Gek? Who are you? Well, I'll be. What about Gek? Where's he at? More like avoiding. Come on. Let's get you to shore. The rest of you, keep patrol.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a...
Sideways.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked up.
Drugno. The twat-soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a...
You're shitting me.
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is... Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
Aye. He speaks.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head.
I'll be... Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make it. I'll be shagged to Shanatar. But I'm warning you. That twat-soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the...
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
Don't like Absolute must have took you in. Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding. Caught them sniffing around. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no...
Spiders aren't wild. They've been raised by local Dwergar and are fiercely loyal to them. They appear to be in conflict. The larger spider versus the other three.
Well...
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Hey, stick shit!
It's
Another
piss pop.
you flirt. Now jump to it, or it's up to the lift.
Cruelty like that poisons a soul. Till one day, you drop dead.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out, yeah.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
5 working fingers. Nice and meat. You want there? You claw him out. My drinking hand's busy. And you'd appreciate how few shit. Hey! Coming right up. Stick shit. Talks like Smug.
And then shagged it.
Here's to Smug! Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, pixie lamps. If you're headed to...
Toplands are clogged with the death dark. Choke you in no...
You daft? It's there in the name. Shadows up there...
No surprises that there's danger ahead, but we're getting closer. Perhaps we should seek out Nair while we can, though.
My thoughts exactly.
Snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
Reinforcements, huh?
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small. Someone should grab it. Slate.
Can't go chasing maybes.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr?
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is a...
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nia's debt off him? I ain't parleying with more twat. If I didn't know better, I should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time...
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Drunkening true souls. Can still smell Nair from behind that damned wall. He stinks to the deepest hell. In that case, want to earn some gold? Ain't my gold I'm offering. Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. But we ain't need glory. Just caught. Help Thrin free Nair. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half. Fine. Half. You've seen that weird orb? Knife it. The cult watches through it. A week. You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, a slave her crew know more than they'll let. Now move.
Saw you arriving. Almost.
Faster, shitheads!
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how they'll...
Charming. Hell is truly where we...
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drudnan outsiders. Never thought I'd see these back. Crafty little shits, these ones. Here then. His back. Now move!
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or...
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a looker. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnel's collapsed. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's order. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not every... They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Thought you would.
Keep digging! Bugger off!
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice.
A true... Finally! You must clear rubble. Expedition. Passage. Get...
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Resolves into an image. While two others lie dead at Nir's feet. Their flesh. You sense Nir's frustration.
Choking.
You sense Nir's frustration.
Off to a rothay and eat.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls like potatoes, you don't know? And you better hope that's the worst.
You better hope your little did calm the true soul!
Clean up this mess. His eyes, heads roll.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Stare into the eye. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. The scrying eye does...
Drunken Trousseau getting himself...
Scrying eye.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the Trousseau!
You pricks got some nerve.
Scrying eyes.
And that goes for nuts.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. You've convinced them.
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do. You don't have the gold to buy your way out of this situation. Your bribery attempt has caused some offense.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't.
You stare, and the longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. You're free to go. This time.
Drunken...
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a roasting heat. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
The life you took will not go un...
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
You better hope...
Stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The eye is unbothered.
I'm gonna enjoy this!
and I'll bleed you dry! Bugger off!
First, heat up!
Charming.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for drugging outsiders.
The parasite stirs.
A true glad you're... He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. Never thought I'd see these. Crafty little... Here then. His bounty's yours. Thought you would. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
Faster, shitheads!
You prig's got some nerve.
Easy, Nick.
Finally.
You must...
The view through Near's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur, while two others you sense Near.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
A statue of Shah, but it's been vandalized. What is that symbol?
Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novice.
You sense Near's.
Saw you arriving. Almost. Ugh.
Drugging in trousseau, getting himself...
This ain't a show.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
All's not lost. You prig's got some nerve. Just clean up.
You trust someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
You sense Near's.
Toes off one by one.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. Yes, true soul. My arm's near dead from the lashing. The prick squeaks are digging us far. Scrying eye. Nair says the absolute scryers see through 'em. Let me guess. Brithvar and ignore Dumb and Dumber. They jumped down a well. Nair can handle himself. Reason I joined. I know it. You don't know about the seat of the absolute?
Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster! You bugger off! You're distracted!
And that goes for novices too.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be... Tell the sergeant where she went. Baltur's still trapped. Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Praise Ironhand. Mom, our friends are trapped in...
Bug, please. Truesol Nair will... You know what he'll do.
A few days back, there was a scene. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. If Philomene made it, you'll...
Let's give them a hand, shall we? Only decent course of action, if you ask me.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil.
Hurry! I'll...
You lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
At least some of...
I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Quite ready for you.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. You're free to go.
What a charmer.
Clean up this mess. Ears, eyes, head.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Can't slow down.
Love liver the lecherous lich.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't
Come
move.
on, let's
And
go.
you better hope that's the worst. You pricks got some nerve.
You stare, and the longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. You're free to go. This time.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
All's not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack for finding the bright side of things, haven't you?
Hope keeps you going.
Never a dull moment.
Clean up this mess.
You ain't been the same since that rock slide. I say you're scamming the lot of us. Me? You? Head name. Head name. Sister. I'll give you that.
Stinking snitch! No one drugs with Clan Flameshade!
Not everyone subscribes to what it...
Quit distracting me, eh? Blood. She was the best at finding out. We get into a scrap, I bet they'll run off into the dark.
An outsider. Saw you arriving. Oh.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Keep digging!
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads grow. And that goes for novices too.
Then I'll stick there up, down, and sideways till he's more whole than flesh. We take his gold. And I got more in mind if shit goes down smooth.
Charmed, I'm sure. Let's move. A steel mold, used in forges to cast armor and weapons. Right tool will do the trick. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's do this.
Let's light them up.
my way.
Got to focus.
Try something else.
It last much longer.
Strange mask. Looks familiar, but I can't quite place it. Must have skipped the chapter on these at school.
Certainly.
Eat this!
I need healing.
On my way.
Let's finish this. Strike hard, strike fast.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Another mask. Heavier than it looks. Wouldn't be very comfortable.
At the ready. There are some markings on the ground here. Not
I
that they
see
tell
tracks
me
there.
much.
Or footprints.
Blood.
That's worth
tracks,
a look.
Broken shackles. Story of an escape told in telltale paraphernalia. Blood. Tracks. Broken shackles. Story of an escape told in telltale paraphernalia. Blood, tracks, broken shackles. The story of an escape told in telltale paraphernalia. Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought. Tools, marks in the rock. Someone made quite the daring ascent.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't even catch my breath.
Bye forever, pal.
Let's end this. On my way.
I speak, they burn.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
What should I do? take you.
A tale for the ages. Willing and able.
Gotta keep fighting. Take you.
Watch this.
Talk to me.
I don't fancy their jealousies.
Oh my word.
Can't give up. I'm ready.
Seek and you shall find me.
I'll fill that one later.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my...
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. You hear that, Lae'zel?
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor. The bad...
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash... Get some rest, Lae'zel. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose...
Spare me the
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's...
Let me up, and I'll show you. Surrender.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. Let's not get ahead of us. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes.
faint voice.
I sense you, true soul.
You hear him too, don't you?
Nir's voice fades, but your head...
I swear.
An ashen scent fills the air, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated.
Careful. I'd rather... Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Drach, dropping my name like your culty stars know. I know what you are. One of Nir. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Oh, I'm good. Gerdel Iron
A faint voice.
I sense
Nir's voice.
Shut your mouth, Hoon! Drach, I know what better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me! Lorida! Shit! Go on! Drag me to Moonrise! I'll make you cult nutters suffer!
You want to waste... Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with.
It's the whole damn reason we're here.
But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Vague notions of rumor and myth. Nothing solid comes to mind.
A barrel of this could light up the Underdark.
A vial is plenty. Just let me go. Listen, you see Lorida at the dig? Tell her I'm dead, impaled, half-eaten. I don't care. Make up a story.
And I thought I heard it all. That's some Cambion-level deception.
Beloved? I might have been hers. She sure is. I'm getting gone. You...
That stone there's been pried loose.
What's the story?
No time to rest.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
What's that?
Oh, the scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Lit. You ain't been the same since Good thing you got me. You wouldn't survive a 10-day on your own. 10-day? I'll give you that. Human. A god.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothian heat.
You sense near.
First step is the hardest.
Out of the way! One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
What's next, I wonder?
Blast the thing to bits!
Choke it!
You sense near.
What are you waiting for?
You sense. You sense near.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
blow.
You sent...
Let's get on with it.